Yo, what's up? It's your boy Spaz, aka Kenny G, and we're back with another draft league. One that I had heavy part in, and I dubbed it Berserk Quirks, and everybody ran with it. So, what Berserk Quirks is almost any ability, basically, with little cut mons, but you get a signature ability that you can choose to have on any of your draft mons once per week, and they can only have it once. So, starting out, I'll go ahead and give you the rundown of my draft picks in the order that they are over here. This is how I drafted them. Basically, some nicknames and maybe some strategies I plan on hoping to pop out. So, first and foremost, my first round pick was Shocket, aka the Elecade, and I roll random abilities. Each team rolls 20 random abilities, and they assign them to their drafted mons after grace period and all that. If you're familiar with draft, and that doesn't include the signature ability. That ability, we go ahead and first come first serve, and I end up getting Fur Coat. So any of these mons right here can receive Fur Coat at least once throughout the draft league. So Elect Kid, it was my first round pick because speed, as well as there's not a lot of good electric types, and I was 14th pick in a seed of 16. But I ended up rolling some abilities. I ended up getting a couple rerolls, and you could trade some abilities throughout the other coaches. So this one has Refrigerate, Shock It, like Socket, but Shock as well, and Kit, like a kid. All these are low cut mons, by the way. So yeah, this is Shock It. I also have Surge Surfer here, and I rolled Surge Surfer twice, and I hated it to begin with. I also rolled some other useless ability. I think it was Illuminate twice. So yeah, you can get bad abilities in this. That way, you might get some broken here and there. Thought it'd just be chaotic. This is Baniri, aka Debauchery. I told myself I was gonna nickname a Pokemon with debauchery in it, and yeah, this is one of the mons that I wanted for the entire draft here. This happened to be my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th pick, and I would have been so sad if anybody sniped this. But I ended up getting Guts, so we're gonna have Stab, Facade, Guts being fired off here and there, and I got Scrappy. So this is basically Mega Lopunny. Has a great speed tier, good move pool, Fake Out. Fake Out is really good as well here. And I plan on doing some serious damage with this. Alright, so now I have my second drafted pick, because if you know Toad's School or Tentacool, whatever their name is, they have a very bad ability. Like, it's good in the situation that it is, but nobody wants that ability. So yeah, we have Insane Asylum, like Insane Asylum, but the Facilocybin and Insane. I also did the text kind of loopy, and I have some great abilities. Granted, a lot of people would say Normalize, not such a great ability, but on Insane Asylum, I think it's pretty great. Like, let's say for example, Leech Seed. Oh, I'm using Leech Seed on a grass type, but I have Normalize. Yeah, I'm gonna be sapping HP every other turn, along with some other stuff. Scrappy is solely there for my spin to not be blocked. Basically, Scrappy, if you don't know, you're able to hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves. And yeah, we got a pretty fast rapid spinner, some great utility in this mon, despite the 4 times weakness. I think it's gonna be very good throughout the league. Next we have Vision, the Natu. So Vision and Young kind of here, Vision. Um, and I end up getting Intimidate and Solid Rock on this. And this is one of my Terra Captains. This was a mon that I was hoping to get throughout this entire draft league. So I made it my 3rd round pick here. And yeah, I think this mon's gonna do some crazy work. Next I have Corrosive. Just like Corrosive and Corroke, you know, it's a frog, whatever. I didn't get too many great abilities. I got some immunities and a touch me if you dare abilities, basically 30% chance here and there. So I have both immunities on this just in case somebody wants to, you know, throw off some hyper voices or stuff like that, or maybe a hurricane, maybe a heat wave. There's not much that one rider can you know, be immune to when you're playing in draft league. Like, I don't think you're gonna see heat wave over flamethrower, or maybe even fire blast if you're frisky like that. Soundproof, this could be pretty good for things like Paris song, maybe even hyper voice here and there. But this is my grounded poison type. This was my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th pick. I did want to get Grimer or Alolan Grimer, but I think this was fine as well. It gave me a resistance to dark, which is going to be ever prevalent in the little cup tier. Moving on, so I was hoping to get Darumaka Ice, but I thought this would have been better because of its natural bulk. Once again, I didn't get too many great abilities. This is my 2nd Terra Captain though, but with the thick body like this, I gave it Surge Surfer because just like Slush Rush, all too familiar, and you have Belly Drum on it, it can do some serious damage and just catch opponents crying, basically. Mimicry is here because a lot of people ended up rolling things like Psychic Terrain or Psychic Surge, I'm sorry. Luckily, I got Electric Terrain. And this could probably help with the bulk. Ice type is generally not too sought after. So I can usually switch this in, and depending on the terrain, have a grass type, an electric type, a fairy type, or what am I missing? Grass, electric, fairy, or psychic type, and get rid of that ice typing. Granted, ice is very good offensively, and this does have Terra Blast, so it can make use of that. Once again, the name, I love this. This is Frigid, so like frigid, but also Jit being a kid. This is once again Little Cup, so I love my nicknames. Moving on to Escart Goat. Escart Goat, you know, the goat. Escargot and Goat, Lord Helix. Come on, like it speaks for itself. I end up getting Drizzle. I originally had Drizzle on Citadel to resist fire moves and boost liquidation, but I might trade this out. I did want a slow Shell Smasher for some shenanigans. I can't tell you why. Hopefully I can pull it off. But I end up putting Curse Body on this and Drizzle. And if I trade this out, the next Mon is going to inherit these abilities right here. So I do have plans for the future to make that busted. But yeah, it has some great utility, some good bulk, amazing special attack. I believe it's base 90. And this was my pick after Citadel, which was 6. And this happens to evolve into one of my favorite mons. I don't much like Gen 5. Hot take, Gen 5's trash. But this little guy came out of it. And Shelmet, aka Chivalrous, aka, you know, like chivalrous like a knight, has a shell, chivalrous. I gave it Tangling Hair, and I got Electric Surge. I ended up trading my Stench ability. Somebody wanted Stench for a Population Bomb. I was reluctant at first, but then I saw pretty much this enables the team. So I get a slow baton pass. I have yawn. I have so much great utility. I have spikes, in some amazing bulk. I actually used this hydration set in an OU too, and it did great. Um, and it was a mon that I very much did want. Uh, like I had the chance to get, a sticky web user. Nah, I wanted this. So this is gonna help me out a lot. So now I have unpleasant. Uh, Plague Doctor Mass, unpleasant, scent, Spritzy over here. It has the ability static and it has the ability bulletproof. So I do plan on using this as a switch in. It has a wish. It has stored power stuff that it can do. Um, it can, heal off, keep static prevalent. And that bulletproof, good for like sludge bomb or even shadow ball, gyro ball. Unfortunately, not bullet punch, but maybe my opponent won't know that and might look too much into it. This was my 4th round pick. I don't think there's a lot of good fairies out there in Little Cup, and this one has some amazing bulk and utility apart from the other fairies that were available. So I made sure I did get that. And last but not least, I have Kanuki, like a Tanuki, but like Kaneki, gold, whatever. Japanese name, you know, rat, not a rat, but like a raccoon, aka Tanuki from Japanese, either folklore or the actual animal itself, raccoon dog. Um, this is basically touch me uh, full on. This was my other hazard removal. It does have tidy up. However, its speed is not too much to be desired. I believe it has a base 20 speed. Um, so basically, what I'll be doing is Endeavor, Aftermath, Shenanigans, or some other stuff that I did see possible. So this is my team, and I plan on cooking some with this. So I can't wait to get into some of these battles and show you what's to come. I don't know what else to say here. Do you want to see the other teams that are out there? Okay, I'll show you a quick glimpse of, stuff that's out there. I believe I rolled the worst. I believe I rolled the worst abilities. But I like playing on the back foot. All right, just to give you an idea of what's out there, like you have Drizzle Welmer out there. Like I'm just gonna scroll by these, so you can see each coach's signature ability and all the abilities that are next to the Little Cup Mons. You got Magic Guard. We got some powerful teams over here. Victory Star, Tandem Mouse. You're basically getting 10 hits all the time. And the signature abilities aren't available to be pulled in the random pull. And then you see here, once they use their signature ability, their text will turn red. That way, other opponents know that Gimmighoul cannot use Ice Scales any longer. And then it will be one of the other mons. And mons that are 10 points and lower are able to Terra. Alright, so make sure you check out the other games I will be posting later on, and maybe I'll give you breakdowns of my teams for the week versus said opponent. All right, guys, check you later.